So now I'm up on the block and head resurfacer, and I'm just going to clean up these surfaces. Now, we went around and we measured all four corners just to see what our deck heights were, and I wrote them down on the decks here. And you know, that lets me know just kind of where we stand before I even start machining. Lets me know if someone's cut a lot off this block and maybe the rotating assembly we're putting in here might not fit. That has happened. I like to avoid those. We're not going to try and square this or, you know, quote blueprint. I'm not really a fan of that term. But, you know, I would like to true these up a little bit. So this was the lowest corner, and I've set my dial up to 0. We have 83. Now these numbers are just off my dial caliper here. These don't represent actual deck heights. These are just numbers off my caliper, the last 2 of the 3 decimal places. And you know, just gives me, you know, an actual representation of what's going on. So we got 83 and 88, so this end is 5 thou taller. So we got our dial set up 0 here, and if we do a sweep, we got a sweep. I got it, you know, trued up nice all the way across. And if we turn our table on, we come to this end. I got my plus 5 thou. That's this thing just dropped on the machine as is. You know, so my measuring system on the bench is, you know, pretty consistent with my fixturings I have. So we got this all set up, and you know, we do the sweep across. It's pretty good. And now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to skim this, and we're going to be touching here before we touch here. And I'm going to bring this down to here, and we'll take a, you know, a thou or so off here, and that'll give us our lowest deck. And then I'm going to roll it over, and I'll set this up the same way. You know, we got a little bit of inconsistency from end to end, so it'll get trued up, dialed up nice, and then we'll skim this deck down so it's the same height as this deck. So as you can see, we contacted, but we started fading away. So we'll just drop the head a couple more thou here. Starting to fade out again, but we almost made it to the end this time, so we'll just speed that up. certainly came out nice. There's nothing like a CBN finish on a cast iron engine block. So this deck should be parallel to the mains now, and we skimmed it down. We took off about a thou at this end, which still keeps us above an 8.2 deck height, which is basically means none of our rotating kits are going to be protruding the deck surface yet. There might be the odd piston out there that makes its way out there, but you know, typically 8.195 is a zero deck. So we still got a little material left. That looks good anyways. So now I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to hit this other side. We're going to true it up, and we're going to bring it down to the same deck height as that side. Last pass on the second side here. Looking good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beauty. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to knock off all my sharp edges that I've made with a file. And yet again, we're ready for the next operation.